Within the last half hour, the Senate gave its final approval to a migrant detention bill that requires federal authorities to detain migrants accused of theft and violent crimes. NBC5's Phil Prazen is in the newsroom following the latest for us. Phil.
New, stronger immigration measures are already being taken at the Texas-Mexico border. The ACLU has already filed a lawsuit to stop some of President Trump's new executive orders.
Beyond this point,
Monday afternoon, law enforcement closed bridges along the Texas-Mexico border for, quote, security-related operations. Moments earlier, the mobile app used to schedule immigration appointments with Customs and Border Protection stopped taking new applications.
I will declare a national emergency at our southern border.
This all happened shortly after President Trump took office for his second term. He declared a national emergency, giving the executive branch rare powers to police people on American soil.
And I will send troops to the southern border to repel the disastrous invasion of our country.
One of the first moves noticed by immigration attorney Lincoln-Goldfinch was shutting down of the asylum process.
And it's a departure from 70 years of history in this country where we provide protection to refugees and people who are fleeing persecution around the globe. So it's a departure from who we are and who we have been.
She tells me she urged her clients to have paperwork on them at all times, showing they've been in the country for more than 2 years and able to access the country's legal system. She says lawsuits will pile into the courts, but Trump's emergency powers will likely continue until the Supreme Court rules otherwise.
These declarations so that he can do things that normally would be considered unconstitutional.
The returning president sets the tone on day one of his administration as he promises continued strong efforts against people who came to America illegally. So President Trump also plans to issue an executive order to end birthright citizenship. Now, out of all his immigration efforts, that may be the hardest one to implement because that is written directly into the Constitution's 14th Amendment. Phil Prazen, NBC5.